Hello there. A very good morning to you. It's just gone 6 o'clock. Welcome to the programme. What a show we've got today. It's
have you interviewed Nancy before?
I haven't, no, but I am intrigued. Have you?
She
made out as well, wasn't it, at the time? So we are looking forward to tennis like that. It's quite something, isn't it? Just an opportunity to reset our relationship with Europe. I mean, but that was what the whole agreement over Brexit is.
I do think it's that. Yeah, I do.
Flannel and falsehood. Starmer has nothing remotely resembling a blueprint for fixing Britain.
Yeah, and you can...
So those 10 million...
We talked about this yesterday.
It's going to be up to 300...
Do you think that was a mistake, then, that he mentioned it in the way that he did?
Look, Dennis...
Look at the fact that, you know, not only was it pessimistic on the front of how the economy is doing, but also this sort of society as well. He talked a lot about the riots, didn't he? The shocking scenes across the nation on the Conservatives as well, because he said they were left with not just an economic blow. Did you think that that was fair? He was sort of saying the whole state of the country. Starmer's speech yesterday, very much blaming the Conservative
taking money away from the poorest in society.
Would have had to raise taxes as well. It's about this biography of Liz Truss. You were a health minister at the time under Liz, where you need to merge with that, but you have talked about this in an interview before. You've said answer to the obesity crisis, though, you know, if you're going...
And she thinks it's the classic attraction, and then go back to... But actually, he was with...
Speaking to her later, she's got a tribute to Sven-Göran Eriksson after his death. Also coming up this morning, we've got Paul Sinner from The Chase, haven't we? He's
The
here
Chaser,
to talk about the 15th anniversary of The Chase that's coming up next week. He's been on there for 30 to tell us health battles that he's got.
Well, he's got something... Billy Connolly was identified as having Parkinson's by, quite randomly, the way you're walking. It's something very similar.
With Spencer Matthews, because we had him on the programme before he did his amazing challenge. And listening to what he was going to be doing, I did have my doubts, actually, whether he was going to be able to do it. 30 marathons, then no, maybe not, but we'll be catching up with him as well. That's all to come this morning. But our main news is that Sir Keir Starmer says he wants to reset Britain's relationship with Europe and turn a corner on Brexit during visits to Berlin and Paris over the next 2 days.
Yeah, this is going to be a potential new treaty with Germany, solely with Germany, on trade, on security and on defence. And it's going to top the agenda at a meeting that the Prime Minister has with the German Chancellor in a couple of hours. And that's before he then goes on to Paris for talks with President Macron. And those talks take place tomorrow. So he's hit the ground running as far as Europe's concerned. Our chief correspondent, Richard